June 15th, about 8 a.m. and 80 degrees. It's warm already. This week we're supposed to see temperatures go down a bit. Today I think it's supposed to be 101, and then I think this next week we are going into the 90s with highs in the 60s, which will be nice because it's been not cooling off at night that much. That's what's changed about living in the desert. We used to always get cool at night. And, well, yeah, we were cooler at night. There's my asparagus fern, and there is a vinca in there growing, and there's also a calla mentha marblette. That's what this is, and it's still alive. In fact, it had a little flower on it the other day. This one might. Yeah, it does. It has a little tiny flower on it. And this is some vinca and some asparagus fern as well. So they're not looking real healthy because I think they need more water. So I needed to get something in these pots that would soak up some water, but I don't know that I just think they're not getting enough, or the sun burnt them. The yard is looking a little crispy. I probably should be doing something with the snapdragons. These petunias we got to kind of cut back, although I need to trim some more on this side. But yeah, they're looking kind of sad too, overgrown. But look at the lemons. There's some good sized lemons on this tree. The tree's looking kind of sad, but that's what happens in the wind. Yeah, there's some good sized lemons on this. There's another one. These are dianthus and a fox. This is a Chinese foxglove. Oh, Oracle sedum, it says it's not even the right thing. I think this is a Chinese foxglove and this is dianthus. Yeah, baby doll dianthus. I didn't realize that there are two kinds of mums. There's like a florist mum and a garden mum. And so I planted that mum that I got in February, and it's looking pretty good. But if I got it from a florist, which I did, wonder if it's only going to be an annual. I don't think they get as big either, but they're supposed to get more flowers maybe. I planted an asparagus fern here, and I put that Mexican petunia up in that Vego bed up there. Rose of Sharon is still blooming. smoke trees look pretty big too. And then the oleanders are looking pretty good. So this first pot right there doesn't seem to be doing as well as that pot. That's a Chinese foxglove and a coleus back there. Neither one of them are. Now maybe it's my water. I need to check my water more carefully. And then this is the very first asparagus fern I planted, and it had time to kind of get acclimated before the sun got so hot. So, and some petunias. This is a comfrenia right there. I haven't had that planted for very long either. It was one of the last things I planted. So we shall see if this one has been around a while too. This is volunteer. I don't know what that is. These are still doing okay. The flax, I think it is. Vinca is looking good in here. And then this is sculpit, and marigold popped up there. I didn't plant that marigold, I don't think. The hummingbirds really like this, so I'm happy they're getting some benefits. I've got basically an eggplant on each plant. That's a pretty good size. And this one is a Rosa Bianca. It's going to be a little bit smaller. Can't hardly see it. Clematis is still alive, but just barely. Even the basil doesn't look real great right now. I think it's because it's planted close to the edge of the Vego bed and it's hot there. So I was going to show this. We've had several flowers off of this Luna hibiscus. This is a spent one, but they get real big. They're nice. So we've been enjoying that. They only last about a day. The pots aren't doing too poorly. The Calibrachoa is doing good. Even the Canis look pretty good. Even those dahlias don't look all that bad. They need to be deadheaded. The petunias were going wild for a while there. I need to trim those back, but there were white petunias growing like crazy. So I'm not mad about how that turned out. The hibiscus on the other side over here, I think one's still alive and one is not. Yeah, one's still going and the other one, oh, it looks like it doesn't get enough water here, but it also looks like something got it. But that one's still doing okay, but certainly not like the one that's in the pot. Got some tomatoes that are getting ready to be harvested. We're gonna do bug patrol again tonight. Quite a bit of tomatoes actually. Need to clean up the plants a little bit. I took out the Swiss chard that was over here and I started harvesting the walking onions, so I probably did some of them too soon. So I left about half of them, I guess. This is a lace flower. It seems to like its home. The lemon balm is flowering, so I'm gonna start looking at some lemon balm tincture. I'm gonna make some of that. These are lace flowers and they're looking good. The vinca is doing okay, and so is this bullseye toothache plant. So, oh, even the, I have some purple coneflower. I need to pull out some weeds, but there's some purple coneflower over there, and I'm looking forward to that. I've never gotten that to grow before. I've got some tomatoes that are doing pretty good over here. I think, like, I have to figure out, but I think this might be ready to pick. This is the Brad's Atomic Grape. Oh, it looks like I got a red one over here. These are Cherokee purple, or these are Cherokee tomatoes. I don't know that it's Cherokee purple, but, and it looks like there's some red tomatoes over there too. My zucchini look like they're doing pretty good. We've been pulling a lot of pest squash bugs off of them. It's supposed to be windy tonight, maybe tomorrow, so maybe some storm system is going around us, and then after that it's supposed to be cooler, so that'll be good. I need to tie up some of my melons. They're coming in good. I got some that have reached the top. I lost my hyacinth bean. It just died. The whole vine died, so it must have been a vine borer. This one's still alive though. And then I planted some seeds. I don't know. I'm not seeing where anything's coming up that I planted yet. But maybe that's these. I don't think I had anything back here on the back, but I did over here. I had some planted here. Nothing's coming up. So I wonder if bugs got them, because it seems like if I don't plant them. Ooh, I got probably some kind of melon coming out of the bottom of that tower, that Vego or GreenStalk. These eggplant probably don't care if they have shade. I don't know. So I took some of the walking onions and stuck them in here, and I think they like being over here. I think these are rose mallows, that one and that one over there. Oh, here's a I did plant some, oh, those are my zinnias that I planted, queen lime zinnias. I didn't know if they'd make it, but now those I did start inside and I transplanted quickly. So that's probably the only reason that they're alive. This I think is just a melon bed. Maybe there's some cucumbers I'm gonna go through here, but with some longer sleeves. And then I think my Napa Chardonnay, I don't know. I don't know if that's ready or not. I'm gonna try it. Oh. That's a different taste. Not bad, but I don't think it's ready. My flower bed's kind of gone wonky here. I've got some chocolate flowers, but my Salpiglossus is not doing well. This might be a lace flower too. I thought maybe it was parsley, but it could be a lace flower. I can't remember what I planted there, but I got melons going everywhere. Need to check that out. This is a volunteer too, which I think is probably a melon. So I have more melons than I know what to do with this year. And I'm hoping just a few of them. I know I do have, where is it? This is a cucumber plant on this side, because there's a cuke. So I have at least one cucumber plant. I want cucumber plants. That's the only reason I've let some of these go, is because I thought, oh, they probably could be cucumbers, but I don't think so. They're looking awfully big, taking over everything. I need to stop that before it goes into the shade cloth too. So I'll be training these tonight, even in the wind. And then I want to go through that bed and see what's in there. See if there's any fruit forming. I don't know why it doesn't find its own way of, it's flopping around here. Seems like it should be easy to find a way to attach. Anyway. I hope to also start working on this path here. Especially if it's cooler this week. That's my garden diary. Today is the 5th of June, and I got, these are all 4th of July tomatoes, and these are my Chadwick cherries. And I might have some Napa Chardonnay and some Brad's Purple, or Brad's Atomic Grape, but I don't know enough about them to know whether they're ready to be picked, so I gotta look them up. But this is what I got tonight. Today is the 10th of September, and this is what we got out of the garden. Got quite a few 4th of July tomatoes, and the rest are Chadwick cherries. And then we also got some serrano peppers. And then our friends came to visit us this weekend and brought us avocados. And they brought us 2 haws, which I'm used to haws. But look at the size of these reed avocados. They're huge. In fact, I'm gonna look at how big this reed avocado is. It's a monster. So I see guacamole in my future. I love that. Wish we could grow avocados. Okay, it's still the 10th of September. I just wanted to also show that I harvested a bunch of walking onions. These are all the little bulbs. Anyway, the tops off of it. And like all of these green parts, I'm going to be planting out tomorrow. So I'm glad I actually saved room in my garden bed, because now I can add all of these bulbs to several of the garden beds and just have tons of walking onions.